Hello and welcome to Blown to Bits, the podcast where we talk about nerdy things, geeky things, video games mostly, and sometimes some political discourse.
Whoa.
Never, not yet, at least. I'm Charlie, and to my left is...
Adam.
And across from us...
It's me.
It's Ryan.
It's Ryan. What's up, guys?
Good to be back in the basement.
It is, yeah, every week. I look forward to this every single week.
Sometimes Sundays, off camera.
Yeah, you don't want me on camera.
Not last Sunday, at least.
Yeah, Sunday night was a rough night for you, buddy.
I get like that maybe once or twice a year.
Once or twice a year?
Right.
Mm-hmm. Gets a little out of hand. I just started drinking and it got away from me on actually how much I was drinking.
I didn't even notice you drinking that much.
I mean, you see how much that bottle's gone.
To put it into perspective for everybody listening or watching, I actually had to carry Ryan to the couch Sunday night. He was not able to walk from the back porch. And refused to walk from the back porch at first.
No. Did you carry me like a baby or like
I kind of over the shoulder? Yeah.
Fireman carry.
Yeah. I couldn't carry you like
Damsel
a baby.
in distress carry.
Yeah.
Not quite.
A little bigger than I used to be.
Yeah.
Well, I hope the recovery wasn't too bad the next day.
He seemed fine.
Dude, I woke up and like I didn't have a headache or a hangover.
Perfect.
I was just tired all day. That was it. But so I just watched the Christopher Nolan Batman trilogy. Just hung out on the couch.
Got to revisit that.
Mm-hmm.
I still haven't seen the last one.
Dude, it's
Bane
good.
and everything. Yeah,
it's good.
I'm a big fan of Tom Hardy, so it would make sense.
It's not a Tom Hardy movie though,
no,
or a role. You can't tell it's him the entire time, unless you know it's him.
Right.
What was that? Somebody farting?
Burr.
It sounded like a fart. I'm not even gonna lie.
We might end up getting interrupted by CZ. Oh. She's up in her room watching TV, but nobody else is here.
Oh, okay.
Because Thea's at the beach.
Lucky.
Yeah. So we might get a special guest.
Cool.
Yay! We got a fourth mic. We can put her on it. So yeah, the Christopher Nolan Batman trilogy I think was my favorite Batman of all time. I mean, Christian Bale was a little weird at times, you know, with his Batman voice and stuff.
But I mean, who really has played like just the perfect Batman live action? No. Yeah.
I do think that even though he was handed a shit, you know, end of the stick, that Batfleck was pretty good.
I thought he was good as Batman, but not as Bruce Wayne.
No, not as he was boring as Bruce Wayne.
Yeah.
Like he didn't do anything that wowed me.
Yeah, well, Bruce Wayne is supposed to be like, you know, this playboy.
Yeah. He's kind of boring in general, right? Yeah. Like, he's got a lot of money, and, like, I guess you can make it interesting about how he invests his money or what he spends his money on. But, I mean, deep down, it's Batman that we really care about.
Well, Christian Bale's been the best Bruce Wayne, I think.
Yeah. I mean, he was the one that went swimming in the hotel pool just for fun.
Yeah.
Right.
I don't know. There's a lot of superhero movies that have been kind of lackluster lately, except Shazam.
Yeah, I liked Shazam. It was fun.
Yeah, it was more fun than Aquaman. Aquaman I liked okay, but the only thing about Aquaman I liked was the world they created.
I liked the voices, like how they synthesized like underwater.
Yeah, that was pretty cool.
What is it, like a flanger or something?
Right, not too warbly, but you could still understand it.
Mm-hmm.
That's cool.
It didn't distract from it.
Wasn't Ben Affleck supposed to play Batman in another movie or something like that? I thought he had another contract with them. And now they're talking about doing Robert Pattinson from Twilight. Yeah.
He's a skinny little guy.
Yeah, he's kind of frail and he doesn't have the Batman look. I mean, maybe things have changed. Maybe since he's older, things have changed.
Yeah, I mean, Twilight came out a while ago.
It's been a long time.
He could definitely bulk up. I mean, just look at Jake Gyllenhaal. I mean, he used to be this squirrely-faced little kid.
He was Bubble Boy.
Yeah.
Right?
I was thinking more Donnie Darko era, but, you know, if you want to go to Bubble Boy.
It's about the same time as
well. Bubble Boy he was tiny.
Well, if we're speaking about Twilight, Kristen Stewart, she's looking pretty good in that new Charlie's Angels trailer.
I haven't seen it.
Oh, dude, man. She is hot.
Oh, man. Yeah, that's like going to be like Supergirl power. I love it. I'm all about it.
Did you not see Adventureland?
No.
Oh, okay. You need to watch Adventureland.
That's a really good, like, summer feel-good movie.
Yeah,
Okay.
it is. And she is hot as balls in that movie. Extremely. I think we have a visitor.
Come here.
A ghost of sorts. Until proven otherwise.
Tell her to stay in bed. Come here. Who's there?
I think I just heard a door shut. I think we are in the presence of
We're
a
just being
spirit.
haunted. So, Ryan, what you been playing lately? I've been watching you play it.
I picked up Age of Empires 2 on the Steam summer sale that's going on right now for $5. I've had
Sweet.
my eye on it for months now. Come here. Come say hi. It's okay.
Hello?
Can hear her whimpering.
Yeah.
Aw.
I don't think she's going to come in here.
No, probably not.
Yeah, you guys talk. I'll be
Okay.
back.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's just make fun of Ryan while he's gone.
Yeah, I know. What
Age
a
of
dad.
Empires 2? Isn't there like the third one out? Isn't there a fourth one out?
There's been several Age of Empires since Age of Empires 2, but I don't think they've...
Say hi.
It's not a
Hi.
ghost after all. It's actually a human child. Bye. See you later.
I think that series kind of fizzled out, though. I mean...
There's only so much you can do, I guess. So much history you can relive.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying. It's
so
like,
many empires to age.
here's the Romans, here's the Greeks, here's
Right.
all this, and that was all in the first game.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? So what are they going to do with the rest of them?
Watch out for the Egyptians or the Japanese now. Or it's like, yeah.
They did branch out, and the people that made Age of Empires actually made a Star Wars themed Age of Empires style game,
Okay.
and that was kind of cool. It was, you could be Gungans, Wookiees, Empire. Was it Ewoks? Maybe Ewoks.
Oh, man.
I don't know. I
Throw
can't
those
remember.
into the mix?
Yeah, it was just a bunch of like random races from the Star Wars universe, and you were all like fighting over resources and things like that.
On a single planet?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. It was pretty cool.
Who brought these Ewoks to this planet?
I don't know. Maybe Ewoks weren't one of the
know.
races. I can't remember exactly, but I've been watching him play Age of Empires 2, and I just can't get over how boring it looks. Have you played that before?
I'm not a big fan of those, like, real-time strategy, like, especially like the building and like building your armies over a slow amount of time kind of game.
I'm okay with them until I play against somebody else online.
Okay.
When you play
Yeah.
against someone else online, it becomes a whole different ball game, and they just wreck your shit, just push your shit in,
Yeah.
and it's no longer fun. It's like StarCraft.
Yeah, it's like a race to get like this one item or one unit, and then just rush them out.
Yeah, just rush that one unit out and see if you can do some damage. Have you watched competitive StarCraft 2
I
play?
have watched competitive StarCraft.
It's
play.
insane.
No, the amount of actions per second that they can do.
Yeah.
It
They
blows
coined
my
that
mind.
term. Was it actions APS? Is
APS or
yeah.
actions? I think it's actions per second because actions per minute would just be an astronomically high number.
that? Yeah. Or
'Cause
no,
they-
it's actions per minute. It is. APM.
Is it APM?
Yeah, it's APM because Diva on Overwatch, whenever she's doing I think it's her ult, she goes, "Time to raise my APM."
Okay.
And yeah. No.
Daddy duty called.
That
You're
happens.
fine. We were talking about how neither one of us can get into the Age of Empires style games. We just...
You don't like them?
It's just too slow and like it's just not that appealing to me.
See, I like those games where, like, you have your map set up and it takes like an hour or two.
Mm-hmm.
But then again, like Command and Conquer were some of like the first games I ever played with my brothers.
Okay, so that's kind of a foundation.
Mm-hmm.
You know what's funny, though? Even though I do hate those games, I really love Advance Wars. Did you ever play Advance Wars?
I played a little bit. Like my brother, like our first Game Boy Advance we had, that was one of the first games we got for it.
Yeah.
And my brother played a lot of it. I just played a little bit of it. I watched more than I actually played.
That was a really ambitious Game Boy Advance game because it was turn-based, but you think of it kind of like Age of Empires.
Okay.
But it's turn-based, so you each take your turn, move your units, capture this, do that, and then it's the next player's turn. They take all their units, move them, blah, blah, blah. And it has Fog of War, just like Age of Empires. But on the Game Boy Advance game, you could do up to 4 players on one cartridge, which was pretty revolutionary for the time. And then you could also make your own maps which was really crazy, and then play on them with other people locally. So you could all own the game and then come back. Like, we would meet up once a week in the school library, and we'd all have made like one map, and we'd try to pick like whose map to play or whatever. But that game got cutthroat. Like, that game was rough.
I believe it.
You could really, really upset some people in that one.
I remember some very long sessions with my brother and my dad of playing Risk on tabletop.
Okay. Yeah.
That would get pretty heated.
Like, no, you can't do that kind of thing? Like, arguing over whether something could be done?
Like, alliances were formed against other siblings. And
is that part of Risk? You can actually form alliances and shit like that?
The way we played, you could.
Oh, okay. I wasn't sure if that's actually like part of the rules or anything.
That I don't know. Tournament play,
I think it was more like we agreed to attack him at the same time.
Yeah.
Like,
get him.
You know, start a truce until this one is destroyed.
I never once have played Risk.
Nor I. But I have played an entire board game for over 12 hours.
I heard about that.
Let's not go back into
Yeah,
that.
I think Randy was talking about that last time.
Woof. Yeah.
I think Risk takes about 6 to 9 hours at the most.
Jeez, that's really long.
I mean, this was, back before internet and, we had like one English channel in Germany, so the only thing we ever watched was like Looney Tunes before church in the morning. So we ended up playing a lot of board games on like rainy days and stuff, and since I had 2 siblings and 2 parents, it was very easy to start a game,
get you all together, right?
We weren't really a board game family at our house. We had like Mousetrap and Chutes and Ladders and things of that ilk, but nothing that was stand out. We didn't play Risk.
No.
I couldn't, though, because I was the only boy,
Dude, I'm going to pick up Catchphrase.
Yes.
I love Catchphrase.
Catchphrase.
I'm going to bring it over to family dinner.
And we can play it there.
Yeah. It's basically it's a little timer with a window on it, and the window will show you a word or a phrase, and you have to get your team to guess that without saying it. But you can use gestures, you can use rhymes. Like, it's pretty much like no rules. It's like how fast can you
get someone to say that phrase?
Yeah,
it's
and
pretty
then it's like hot potato. Like the timer will end up running out, and whoever's holding it loses.
Oh, okay.
And the other team gets a point. Or it's just like you do a big circle, and then like every other person is on a team.
That's funny.
It's really fun. It gets really fast and crazy. Because there's just like no rules except you can't say the phrase.
Right. Any word inside that phrase you can't say.
Like, there'd be like a phrase like Luke, or no, I am your father. You could say, Bo, get down for 40.
Yeah, like just like make up some onomatopoeia that.
I want to play with just that rule.
You can only use onomatopoeias.
Just gibberish in the sound of the phrase.
Well, I mean, if it says, no, I am your father, you could use the phrase Luke. So you could say, like, Luke used the Force, except not that part of the movie.
Yeah. No, I would probably be like, this is what Darth Vader says right after he cuts Luke's hand off.
Yeah. Something along those lines.
Luke's not the mommy.
We also, Sunday night, I don't know if you remember this, we played some Jackbox games.
Yeah, my phone kept disconnecting.
Yeah, and then you turned up the music extremely loud while we were all trying to play. It was like crazy loud.
Yeah, I noticed like when I was setting all the adjustments for the mics and stuff that this was like turned all the way up. I was like, man, what did I do?
You were having a good time.
You were having a really good time over there by yourself. And then we lit up the grill.
You told me about that.
Yeah, you started the grill.
So
I had
the
to cook
grill
the food.
started. Yes,
I was playing with fire.
Yeah.
He almost blew up the canister of lighter fluid because he lit the grill, like all the charcoals, and then he left the lighter fluid directly on the grill, like right there, not on the grill part where the flame was coming up, but right in front of it. And Nate was like, "Hey, you gonna move that?" And you were like, "Oh, okay," and just like grabbed it and danced away. Yeah. We gotta babysit Ryan when he gets really drunk.
You gotta watch out for your bacon. There was one time Ryan just got some really fancy bacon of mine that I had, and we were having a good time, and he was having a little bit more of a good time than everybody else, and I guess late at night just smelled some damn burning bacon.
Dude, I have the habit, like, even here, like, every time I drink, I make eggs and hash browns at, like, midnight.
Yeah. I've heard you doing it.
Mm-hmm.
And he's usually fine. Usually we're not that wasted, though.
Right.
No, Sunday night was a rare exception that I just lost track of how much I was drinking.
My wife was watching you do it. She told me, and I was like, why didn't you mention something? She's like, what am I going to do? Stop it? Like,
watch me do what?
Watched you drink that much.
Oh.
Yeah.
Whatever.
She was watching you pour it, like keep pouring it, and she was like, man, he was really hitting it hard. And because my wife at that point was drinking some of my drink that you had made, which was really strong, by the way. And
I have this bad habit, like, I don't drink often, but when I do, it's like a personal mission of mine to drink everything till it's gone.
Well, it's still here wherever.
I put it down there.
Oh, okay, yeah. It's still here, so now it's next to the smoked rum.
You should have given me that. Yeah. I would have finished
here,
it for
Ryan.
you.
Here you go, buddy.
Or that would have made him stop. One of the two.
No, it wouldn't have made him stop. No,
Nah.
not at all. I can't remember the last time I've been that drunk. Actually, you know what? I do recall last time I've been that drunk. But anytime I get that drunk, I'm like down for the count. I'm up until 3 or 4 in the morning, throwing up, vomiting. I can't lay down. Like,
oh man, you get the worst part of it.
Yes, I do.
It depends on what I drink.
You puked a lot.
That's probably why I felt so good in the morning.
Probably. It's a good reason.
Got a lot of it up. I remember we're all like, where'd Ryan go? And I went out on the front porch, and you're just leaning over, and you're like, hey, bud. Trying to act like you weren't puking.
Why was I doing it on the front porch?
I don't know.
Better than doing it in front of us, I guess.
You were in the bathroom, too, before that, and then you moved to the front porch. So I guess you were just on your way back and decided you had to puke some more.
Maybe you took a right instead of a left. I guess
Good
I'm going to go
times.
this way.
It was a great night.
No worries.
It's all your fault, Charlie. You showed up late.
You did show up really late.
If you showed up at 9:30, I would have been okay.
Know. I would have. I was trying. We were just caught at that event. Oh man, that was a lot of fun. But
what was it?
It was we were going out to a Special Growers event. Special Growers is a herb farm here in town that employs a lot of special needs people, like out of high school, just to give them a job and something to do.
So like for CBD.
No, it's like thyme, rosemary, basil, all sorts of
actual herbs.
Yeah. Not a hemp farm.
When you say herb, you automatically think
understandable. But like Chef Trevor Stockton, who's the chef at RT Lodge, was like grilling trout and like pork over a fire for the, over 40 people at a single table. So it was hectic. Like he didn't bring nearly enough firewood that he needed because he started the fire way too early. We didn't have any pitchers to fill up water with, so the empty wine bottles that we used to like pass like wine at the beginning, we washed those out and we were just like basically pouring water out of wine bottles, which made me feel a little bit like Jesus. I thought it was like reverse Jesus action right there, right? Wine into water. That sounds a little bit better. But yeah, like we just had so many dirty dishes after that we needed to take care of, so we took them all back to the lodge, and like 8 of us just like powerhouse like the kitchen or the dishwash room. But that took a little bit of time.
Sounds like a good time though.
That
it
does
was
sound
enjoyable.
really
I
fun.
sweat like 5 gallons though.
Yeah.
It was like I had like full pants, like long sleeve button up, and like a big chef's like apron on in the middle of like 5 o'clock heat. It was oof.
That sounds disgusting.
Yeah. I didn't wash my pants before I came over here, so I might have been stinking a little bit.
Are you still
Sunday
wearing
night.
them?
No, not those. I definitely washed them whenever I got home, but we went straight from there to here. So we were it's probably a good thing you were a little drunk, because you would have definitely smelled me.
I didn't smell you.
I was here.
And I was here. Yeah.
And you were there. Randy was next to you.
Yeah.
She always smells like an angel.
She can watch this, you know.
She doesn't. She only listens to it on Spotify. Don't look at the YouTube video, Randy. Thank you. Just kidding.
Oh, that's hilarious. I don't get any cool events like that yet because I'm a stay-at-home dad. So my events are poopy diapers and hanging out with used guys.
Right? Mm-hmm. You're going to have wonderful events further on down the line like graduation and marriage.
I'm already married.
Well, I meant like they're going to get married.
Oh, they're going to get married. Oh,
maybe.
Man.
Possibly.
Oh, man. I got to do all that.
I've got a son.
Right?
Yeah, we could just pawn them off on each other. And
well, I just got one boy.
Then one of us has to pay for the wedding, though.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
Fathers of the bride over here.
Yeah, that'd be you.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Hey.
Where's the dowry?
Have an elephant.
An elephant.
I don't know. Actually, I do really look forward to my kids growing up and getting to do things
right.
like that.
You have plenty of really cool milestones that you got ahead of you. I just get to serve food to people.
You get to watch your cats grow old.
Indeed. I definitely, well, yes.
Yeah, what,
you don't
3?
think you'll ever have a kid?
Probably not.
No, you don't think
we've
so?
talked about this like every time it comes over.
I don't
every
mind.
time we
I
see
don't
Randy.
mind saying no, but yeah, it's just like, nah, I'm okay with that.
No,
cats,
I mean that's
babies
cool
all
that
the
you're
way.
okay with it.
Mm-hmm.
I just wasn't sure if you planned on actually ever, you know, ever.
He's getting old. Look at all those gray hairs
I
on
know.
his beard.
There's here and here and all throughout my head.
Dude, I was pulling gray hairs out of my beard today.
Sweet.
I've been pulling gray hairs out of my head and my beard since I was like 19. So I've always had gray hairs.
Keep them.
I knew a guy in
should
high
love your
school
body
that was
how it
going
is.
bald.
I know a guy that went bald that I never expected to go bald. You remember Sean Riley?
Mm-hmm.
Bald.
Mm.
It's really different.
He had that real curly skater hair, like the skater fro.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and next thing you know, he was
Poof.
bald. I mean,
Gone.
it still looks good on him. Like, he looks like Sean.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it was just kind of a shock. I didn't know he was going bald, and then next thing you know, he's just like, "Hey, man, what's up?"
Hair today, gone tomorrow.
That was really funny, Charlie.
Randy would be proud of me.
Dude, I just noticed that it was Savage Pizza.
Dun,
I
dun,
saw
dun.
Spider-Man, but I didn't notice it was the pizza place.
Yeah.
Do we need to go? Let's go to
Yeah.
Atlanta.
I've never heard of it.
Atlanta trip.
Charlie went to college in Atlanta, so he knows all the hot spots. And
Well, all the old hot spots
Yeah.
that are still around now.
well, I mean, we're old, so
Yeah,
they're made for us.
definitely. It's
Because
gonna be cool.
last time we went there was Base Nectar.
Yeah.
What year was that? New Year's 2013,
3? No, not 2003. 13?
maybe.
Yeah.
I was like, "Damn,
No,
2003."
I was like, I was in high school.
graduated high school.
Wow.
That's when I went to Lollapalooza in Atlanta. I saw Incubus and Jurassic 5.
That's
It's
cool.
like 2003
Queens of
was
the
my
Stone
junior
Age.
year of high school.
Yeah.
Actually, no, it was my senior year.
Because I dropped out 2004.
High school.
Never again.
Never. No, I don't miss a day of it at all. I hated high school. I was a nerd, man. I was kind of an outcast. I didn't really have any friends or anything like that.
I was the skater punk.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
No, you were gothic.
No, Gothic was a little like towards the end.
Okay.
Beginning, I was mainly skater. I mean, it was back when like Tony Hawk and Bam Margera,
Yeah.
they were all like real big and
Ryan had
Famous.
trip pants.
yeah. Because
Nice.
I didn't turn goth until Hot Topic opened their
Yeah.
store in the mall.
Oh, man.
Before that, it was all PacSun.
Right. Wearing Birdhouse and Zero shirts. And
Was it
Volcom.
Volcom.
Yeah.
That was my
You
favorite.
had so much Volcom shit. It was unreal. Like Volcom, he had Volcom bracelets, Volcom. I think he had a
Right.
Volcom necklace, everything.
It was my favorite brand. I loved the symbol.
It's cool.
Like I'm surprised like I don't actually have it tattooed on me. I just always thought it was a cool symbol.
I'm surprised I'm the only one here that made it without a tattoo.
Pussy.
No, just broke.
That you know of.
It's expensive, dude.
Could have tattooed you like under your ass cheek.
Depends on how good you want it.
That one day.
I don't know.
I mean, shit, I can get a pen and a needle and give you one right now.
Yeah.
Let's do it. Old school style. Well, the only tattoo that I really, really wanted, Ryan took.
I waited a few years for you to get it, and then
I could still get it. It wouldn't be like weird or anything. I don't think.
What was it? Was it Abe Lincoln?
No, it's the one on his back, the human transmutation circle from Full Metal Alchemist.
Oh man, and that's a big one too.
Yeah, it is a big one.
Is that how big you wanted yours to get? Oh snap! Snooze you lose, I guess.
Yeah, I know. I don't know. How much did that cost?
I don't know.
You don't know?
I think it was free.
Did Tony do that?
Tony, I get the family discount, so sometimes I would go in and pay like $20 for a tattoo.
And he would just do it, didn't really care what it was. That's crazy. See, I need to connect like that.
Right. All these really cool tattoo artists that I'm looking at, like, it's like at least like 200 an hour. And like the stuff I want to do is like just like really intricate like black work. I'm still in the market for another tattoo.
Did you see that one I sent you on Instagram?
Yeah, that giant mantis just went up this guy's side. It was awesome.
You should get Zorak. Right, talk about a giant mantis.
He needs to get that black and white praying mantis tattoo.
Right, from Escher.
Yeah, it's just a cool.
Yeah. Oh man, there's so many cool tattoos, so many cool designs I want to do.
Start with one.
I know. Once it starts, it's not going to stop again. We'll see. I'm just probably going to get my back touched up, just probably get that bolted up, just to get that itch started again.
I unplugged my headphones. That was really weird.
We're out of time anyways.
Oh, okay. See you later. Well, thank you everyone for listening. We appreciate every single one of you. As always, you can find me on Twitter at Talleon. That's at Talleeon. Charlie, Ryan, where can y'all be found?
Charlie here. You can find me at Twitter at Shunt_Trip. Same moniker under any musical platform. Look me up.
You can find me on Instagram at RTLTC. And I'm probably going to be building a photography website here within the next week or two.
Yes. And it's going to be awesome. You're going to be able to hire Ryan for such events as...
I really enjoy doing anything with kids.
Yeah.
Child photography, family photography, anything with a person in it, I love doing.
He's really, really good at it, too. And he recently did a maternity shoot as well, which turned out excellent. So that's something else he could definitely negotiate with you on.
Yeah, I love maternity shoots, couple photos, kind of just... anything with a person, but I really enjoy doing like family and children.
Doll.
Well, I got 4 kids of my own, so that's my main practice.
Yeah,
is with kids.
That's awesome.
You make them look good.
Well, thank you all very, very much for listening. Bye.
Depends on the kid.